We've reached the end of the Allen/Singleton era in Happy Valley, and it's time for a new regime. The Nittany Lions will now turn to a mix of familiar and fresh talent in its running back room to fill the gaps left by two of the most accomplished rushers in school history. Matt Campbell also brought in Savon Huggins, who spent the last 4 years as a rising star at Boston College, to replace Stan Drayton as running backs coach. With plenty of turnover comes plenty of opportunity for players to burst onto the scene and become key contributors. While Iowa State transfer Carson Hansen will likely take bell cow duties, the spots behind him are wide open. We'll walk through a few guys who are candidates to break out and claim that number 2 spot in 2026. Quinton Martin Jr. has been a favorite of mine since his days at Bell Vernon, and there may be no better time than the present for him to have a stellar year. Martin had a breakout game in the Pinstripe Bowl, notching 103 yards on 20 carries and impressing in multiple facets. Nagging minor injuries limited him to mostly special teams appearances in 2025, and he didn't log his first true rushing attempt until the bowl game. Martin's made an effort to bulk up to 212 pounds, which is the heaviest he's been since he arrived on campus. If the added weight can help keep him on the field, Martin has the talent to challenge Hansen for carries. On paper, James Peoples is going to be a star. A 4-star prospect from Texas who spent 2 years in the Ohio State system and has playoff experience? That screams breakout candidate to me. Peoples struggled to rise to the top of a crowded depth chart as a Buckeye, but he has a great opportunity to do so at Penn State, both this year and beyond. He averaged an impressive 5.6 yards per carry in a limited role last year, scoring 3 times and notching 344 rushing yards. He's super strong and good in pass protection, too. This is a talented running back room, and Penn State should be pleased to have to rotate between Peoples and Martin. Cam Wallace has been a candidate to break out for the past 2 years, but a season-ending injury in 2024 has put him behind the 8 ball. He logged just 6 carries last year, and Penn State chose to turn to Martin in the Pinstripe Bowl. But the Wallace that had 9 carries against West Virginia in 2024 is still in there somewhere.